everybody, welcome to another Origami Wednesday. Today we are going to make magic stars. Now I call them magic stars because magic happens when you're making them. And I haven't figured it out completely yet why it works the way it works, but it does. Okay, so unlike normal, we don't want to start with square paper. Okay, square paper isn't actually going to help us. However, all the folds that we need to do to make a five-pointed piece of paper are going to be extremely useful in making our magic stars. So the first thing we're going to do, I think I want a purple star today. I'm going to fold this guy in half, lengthwise. I'm going to make an X. So I'm going to fold down one corner to a side, kind of like a paper airplane. But I'm going to open it and I'm going to fold the other side. Okay. As you see, that makes an X. Now, this corner, the lower right, I'm going to take up and I'm going to put right here in the middle of this X. Okay? Now that's going to kind of create a weird little angle. That is okay. That's the angle we want. I'm going to take this side and fold it along this side. So while we're in the middle of this, we kind of get an ice cream cone shape. So if we forgot about this, it looks a little bit like our ice cream cone shape. Now I'm going to fold this side to line up here. So this whole side, I'm going to forget my X's there. It doesn't exist for the moment. And fold it like this. So it kind of looks like a wonky heart. All right. Then I'm going to flip and I'm going to fold it like that. Okay, how is this going to work? Normally, I don't like to use scissors. I am a little bit of a snob when it comes to origami. I don't think you should use scissors or tape. However, as someone pointed out, specifically in the tutorial for this, we are no longer in feudal Japan. Therefore, if we need to make some adjustments, we can. Nobody's going to come and get mad at us. So I'm going to clip right along that fold. So right along the base of my ice cream cone. When I open it up, magic has happened. And I have a hexagon. I think that's the right shape. Okay, now comes the tricky bit. All right. So now, so you see this line and this line. I'm going to pull this end up so that the corners line up with this line and this line. I'm going to put a crease. And one way I know I've done it right is that middle line makes a straight line up. Unfold, I'm going to rotate a fifth of a turn. So I'm going to take these two corners up to this line. Don't ask me why that extra little fold is there. I have no idea. All right. Give that a good hard crease. Unfold. Can't say a quarter turn because it's a fifth of a turn. Those bottom two corners go up to this. So I'm kind of ignoring this guy. I'm going out to this side. And you'll see we're making another pentagon inside here. Pentagon, that's the one I wanted. Okay. Not hexagon. I knew it was wrong when I said it. So the cool thing about this is when you're finished, you have a hexagon inside, and you kind of have the startings of a star around here. Now, this is where the tricky part is. Okay, this is where the magic is going to happen, and I'm still not 100% sure how it works. So I'm going to fold over, lower left side. There is a corner right here. I am going to fold this. I'm going to fold along this crease. So it's folded like this. Fold along this crease. I'm going to let these guys line up, these sides of this paper. And I'm going to put another crease. So it's going to be kind of like a little half angle guy there, okay? And we're going to do that 5 times. So I unfold, fold and rotate. There's my corner. It helps if I put my fingernail there. Pull that guy up. Make sure the edges of my paper are lined up, or as close as I can get. It's not going to be perfect. We've talked about this. So that, rotate, put my finger here. Line those 2 edges up and give it a good crease. Rotate. Line those 2 edges up. Give it a crease. So we're gonna get an extra little guy right in here. So we have this little triangle, we have a diamond, you know, it looks very complicated, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It looks a lot more complicated than it probably actually is, okay? But as long as you remember, you fold this guy over, you rotate it, hold it with your left hand, put your finger right here, and then you fold, and you kind of get this little guy over here, okay? Then, this is the magic part. It's not going to do it for me now. Oh, it might. You fold, everything tucks in like magic. Everything tucked in like magic. Seriously, I get overly excited about this. Okay, so they all come together. You've got your little pentagon on the inside. You've got this. I think it looks kind of like a purse. I had a jewelry bag that closed like that. You'd squish it up, or you know, or all the sides are kissing each other. So this side, I'm going to flip. I'm going to take this corner, okay, and I'm going to fold it to the middle, and I'm going to fold so that that point gets extra skinny, okay? 1/5 of a turn. Fold that guy so that that gets extra skinny. Fold this one. Now this is where if you haven't been exact, sometimes your little stars are going to end up with not exact points. It is not the end of the world. We will all survive, and you know what? Nobody but you will ever notice, okay? Well, I will, because I'm going to come and I'm going to judge. But that's just what I do. No, I don't care. See that one? Okay. And see, when you get to the last one is tricky. You kind of have to open this guy up. And you're going to fold. And it's going to want to fall right there. And give it a nice crease. See? Even as careful as I was, they didn't come out exact. Now, the cool thing is, so you've got the star. I'm going to tell you, not very aerodynamic. I tried to throw one of these across the room at somebody. It did not throw very well. But if you put a little hole here, you can make a Christmas ornament. You could take a whole string of them, put holes in the top, and string them all together and make a garland for your tree or for your windows or for what have you. Don't throw them at people because they don't fly very well, okay? But it's a cool little magic star, and I don't, like I said, I understand how it works, but I don't quite understand how it works. So give it a shot. Take your time. The tutorial will be on our Pinterest page. If you have any questions, you just let me know. Good luck, have fun folding, and we'll see you guys next week.